top 10 major export companies. 5 of Saudi Arabia's largest companies are financial institutions that support international trade transactions. The sole Middle Eastern country with coasts on both the Red Sea and Persian Gulf, Saudi Arabia is also home to a pair of diversified chemicals producers. To give some global trade perspective on recent Saudi company performance, the overall value of Saudi exported goods fell by -13.9% from $341.9 billion in 2014 to $294.5 billion during 2018. Year over year, Saudi Arabia's exports appreciated by 33.8% from 2017 to 2018. In the analysis below, we compare Saudi Arabia's major exports-oriented companies based on asset values, sales, and profitability as of December 2018. Also presented is the Saudi city where each business has its headquarters. Below are Saudi Arabia's biggest exports-related companies organized by asset value. Shown within parentheses is the primary industry in which each company operates. Also shown is the change in asset value as of December 2018 compared to 2017. National Commercial Bank with $116.7 billion, down by -0.8% from 2017. Al Rajhi Bank with $93.1 billion, up by 2.8%. Saudi Basic Industries with $90.5 billion, up with 7.2%. Samba Financial Group with $61 billion, down by -1.1%. Riyadh Bank with $57.7 billion, down by -0.5%. Saudi British Bank with $48.7 billion, down by -1.8%. Saudi Telecom with $30.7 billion, up by 13.4%. Saudi Arabian Mining with $25.3 billion, down by -2.2%. Petro Rabigh with $16.4 billion, up by 5.9%. Almarai with $8.5 billion, up by 9.8%. 5 of these large Saudi businesses expanded their asset values from 2017 to December 2018, led by Saudi Telecoms with 13.4% gain. Asset deteriorations ranged from a -0.5% dip for Riyadh Bank up to a -2.2% reduction for Saudi Arabian Mining. Saudi Arabia's top 10 imports. The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia imported an estimated $131.3 billion worth of goods from around the globe in 2020, up by 1.2% since 2016 but down by -9% from 2019 to 2020. In 2020, the biggest 5 product categories represented 39.9% of total Saudi imports by value. Those categories are machinery including computers, vehicles, electrical machinery and equipment, pharmaceuticals, and iron or steel. From a continental perspective, 53.2% of Saudi Arabia's total imports by value were purchased from Asian countries. European trade partners supplied 26.3% of products imported into Saudi Arabia, while 12.8% worth of goods originated from North America. A smaller percentage of 3.8% came from Africa. Latin America brought in 3.1% excluding Mexico but including the Caribbean, then Oceania with 0.9% led by Australia and New Zealand. Given Saudi Arabia's population of 34.8 million people, its total $131.3 billion in 2020 imports translates to roughly $3,800 in yearly product demand from every person in the Middle Eastern nation. The following product groups represent the highest dollar value in Saudi Arabia's import purchases during 2020. Also shown is the percentage share each product category represents in terms of overall imports into Saudi Arabia. Machinery including computers with $15.4 billion accounts for 11.8% of total imports. Vehicles with $14.1 billion account for 10.7%. Electrical machinery, equipment with $12.7 billion account for 9.7%. Pharmaceuticals with $5.6 billion with 4.3%. Iron, steel with $4.5 billion account for 3.4%. Mineral fuels including oil with $4.4 billion account for 3.3%. Optical, technical, medical apparatus with $3.7 billion account for 2.8%. Articles of iron or steel with $3.4 billion account for 2.6%. Plastics, plastic articles with $3.3 billion account for 2.5%. Cereals with $2.9 billion account for 2.2%. Saudi Arabia's top 10 imports accounted for 53.3% of the overall value of its product purchases from other countries. Mineral fuels including oil posted the fastest growing increase in value among the top 10 import categories, up by 121% from 2019 to 2020. In second place for higher purchases was the iron or steel materials category thanks to its 7.7% gain. Trailing that was pharmaceuticals up by 5.8%. Electrical machinery and equipment incurred the severest drop among the top 10 Saudi imports, falling at -11.5% year-over-year.